Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here to check in for week 4. This is going to be a really easy and quick check-in because we haven't had a ton going on, and I actually already closed out our sinking funds. That way we can have the beginning balance going forward for December. This is the last month before we have our baby, hopefully. I'm really crossing my fingers that everything goes as planned, and that we have her on the 30th, kind of like we've discussed with the doctors so far. So we have been prepping nonstop for her. I think besides a couple little things, I think we're pretty much prepared. We have to obviously put together her bassinet. We have to put together her little swing bouncer thing. But for the most part, we have everything that we need. So I think we won't really have many expenses related to baby stuff in December, which will be great. I'm glad that we kind of got all of that out of the way. And then of course, I'm sure things will come up, but it won't be like big items. So anyway, let's go ahead and see how we're doing so far. I am filming this at like a very weird time. So the sun is actually out, and I'm hoping that it is okay when it comes to like lighting, but we'll see. So we're gonna check groceries. We're going to track our gas for our cars, and then anything that may be unbudgeted. Right now, I don't think that there's anything unbudgeted that we've spent money on, but we'll kind of see. And then I don't anticipate needing to go grocery shopping or get anything else. We've pretty much stocked up on milk and like the necessities for Macy, so hopefully we're good there. But yeah, this has been, although you probably don't see it here, it's been kind of an expensive month just because of all the baby stuff. So the closer that we can be to budget, the better. So I'm gonna just start off by adding in all of the transactions for groceries. So it looks like since the last time we've talked, we have 2 transactions for groceries. And again, this lighting might be really weird because again, it's a weird time that I'm filming. So we have Aldi, that was $3.03. Jason picked up 2 gallons of milk. The milk was like super cheap. And then we also have the $66.29. We're not hosting Thanksgiving. We don't really have to prepare anything for Thanksgiving, luckily. I did it one year when we first got married, and I never will do it again. Hopefully I'll never have to do it again. But basically we just go to Jason's parents' house for Thanksgiving, and we get to see whatever siblings that are in of his, and that's always fun. So with those 2 things, we come out to $69.32. $69.32. And when we last spoke, we had $89.82 left over. So that means that we have $20.50 remaining. So again, I don't anticipate needing to go grocery shopping, but we'll kind of see. So it's definitely a good position to be in at this point, after already picking up all of our dinners and everything, that we still have $20 left over. So that's good there. And then in terms of gas, we filled up a couple times. I filled up my Prius, which was $19.02. Jason filled up the RAV4, $29.34. And he also filled up stuff for his like lawnmower and mower. I swear, sometimes I like don't even make sense. I think it's pregnancy brain. I honestly, like, I've been making nonstop mistakes with pretty much every aspect of my life, and I am just accepting the fact that going forward in videos and in just like talking to anybody, that I'm not gonna make any sense. So sorry guys, hopefully this goes away after I have the baby. But yeah, so anyway, he had to fill up his gas can for his mower, for his weed whacker, for his blower, all of that stuff. So that's what I was trying to say before my brain decided to stop working for me. Okay, so in terms of gas, that brings us to a total spent of $51.70. And last time we spoke, we had $68.43 remaining. So that means that we have $16.73 after all of those expenses. 73. So still really good in terms of all of those categories. And then I don't think that we have anything unbudgeted. Nope. So that's really good. So we can go ahead and put 0 for that. I don't think we've had anything unbudgeted this month, which again is great. We've had a pretty good month so far, but considering the fact that we've spent so much money on baby stuff, it doesn't feel like that great of a month. Like, I mean, it's stuff that we have been preparing for, that we knew we were going to buy, but it's still quite a bit of money, and it's always kind of a bummer when you have to spend a lot of money on anything. A couple things to note. My little key here will change starting in December. In December, we will be using my like skinnier versions of the expense tracking sticker so that I can put more in one box. I'm really looking forward to that because with groceries, like if we ever go to multiple stores, it always seems to be a pain like stacking them here. Also, I tend to pay bills all in one day, and I personally I love using this monthly view so I can see when expenses are coming in. It helped me develop a pattern of when to expect our gas bill, when to expect our ComEd bill, when to expect our Comcast bill. Those all of those bills always come around the end of the month. And so I was able to recognize that pattern by tracking it every month and seeing like, oh, okay, it always comes like towards the end, which helps me with planning for a lot of things, but also helps plan with videos because then I know, okay, my results video can't be done earlier. It needs to be done a couple days or a week or so after the end of the month so that I can include those items. So anyway, that will change a little bit in December. The other thing that will change in December is we are going to start using our debit card or whatever else for household items instead of using a cash divider for that. We're gonna just be using the same system that we use here for like gas and groceries. So you'll see that that'll be another color here. I definitely plan to add more colors to the expense tracking sticker, so if you guys want to see that, let me know. I think right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors maybe. I know that I added gray, so anyway, that's kind of a little update with that. And if you notice, Jason actually got paid a little bit more than normal on the 15th, and that was because he worked an extra shift. So it's kind of nice to have a little bit of extra money coming in from that. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I already closed out our sinking fund, so I'm not going to show you guys that. We're not going to check in there. In terms of variable income, I never really update you guys on variable income. But one really nice thing is recently, and I've done a whole video on this, I discovered HP Instant Ink, and I was very skeptical about it. I did a lot of research before I decided to jump in, and I'm like, you know what, even if it doesn't work out, even if I run out of ink and I'm waiting on ink, at least I can save some money, because there were months where I was paying $600 for ink. And so I enrolled in the HP Instant Ink. Ink is probably one of the most expensive things that a sticker shop has to pay for. The other thing is paper. Paper is also very expensive, and so although I don't share my variable income tracker because it's just very, I don't know, I feel like it just doesn't make sense to share that. I'm not talking about business expenses, I'm talking about personal finances and stuff. That has made a huge impact on my variable income because I can save a lot more now that I'm paying $20 per printer for ink instead of paying, you know, $600 for ink. So that has made a huge difference. I feel like such an idiot for not trying it before, and I know a lot of people on here have suggested it, but I didn't understand how it worked, and I should have done more research. But Jason always says that every business has growing pains, and he says that that's kind of like a growing pain. Like, you don't know what you don't know until you know. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense at all. Again, pregnancy brain, but I am so glad that I came up with it. The that I decided to go with it. It has been working great. I seriously have so much extra ink on hand, and the ink lasts forever. If my print quality ever goes down, I can switch out the ink without having to worry about, like, you know, wasting ink, because again, it's not like I'm paying $45 per ink cartridge. Now I know, okay, every printer is gonna be $20 per month. So it is a huge game changer for that. The other fun thing that's been going on lately is I have been on a nonstop roll to get our Christmas presents done. And so for the most part, we have a lot of people's Christmas presents done, and I'm really hoping before Black Friday that we're done. It would be really nice, especially because I just don't know how long I'm going to go. I'm trying to prep as much as possible to make sure that stuff is done before this baby comes, but I just have this gut feeling that she's gonna come sooner than later, and so I just want to be prepared. So anyway, that's kind of a little update on finances and how we're doing for the 4th week of November. Definitely check back in like a week or so to see how we did for the entire month. And definitely check out some of my December budget videos if you haven't already. Those should all be up by the time you guys are watching this. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.